we're here with Ben Hope. The Hopes have got a fairly large team in on Sunday with, is it 10 runners, I think, Ben? What are the logistics involved in getting a team of 10 from here at Wood End all the way out to Methven?
Yeah, it's a bit of an adventure, to be fair. We've sort of, we've got 2 4-horse trailer floats, so, we can only get 8 of them there, but we've, sorted a ride for the other 2 in that. So it's, a bit of working out in that, but, it's, not too bad.
So we'll start with, in race 1 you've got Aldebaran Heather, who is a first starter but did trial on the grass at Methven last week.
Yeah, that's right. She is a first starter. She's a mare with a lot of breeding. She's probably just one of those ones that we just hope that we step away good and do everything right, and if she's running on, I'd be wrapped.
In race 2 you've got an interesting starter. Ricky May takes the drive. Dreams in the Mist has had 12 starts as a trotter but trialled and qualified last week at Methven as a pacer.
Yeah, that's right. He's had a bit of an interesting life. We bought him for quite a big purchase as a trotter, as a yearling sales, and he hasn't quite done the job as a trotter, but in saying that, he might end up going back to the trotting gate later in his career. But yeah, he's he's a nice enough pacer that's definitely good enough to win a race. He's probably like the maiden trotter in the fact that we just hope he does everything right, and if he's running on, that'd be the main thing, to be fair.
In race 4 you've got a new starter to the barn in Loyalist. Did win a trial back at the beginning of September?
Yeah, that's right. Yep. No, he's a horse that I quite like. We've had him for a few weeks now, and he came in great order, and he's worked good from sort of the day we got him. So I'm expecting a pretty nice run. The grass is probably a little bit of a question mark, but if he can negate that and he steps well and he's put himself into the race, I'm sure he'll give a good showing.
Race 5 you've got Crazy in Love, and this is her first start since the Oaks in March, and manners have kind of been her issue in the past, really.
Yeah, that'd be a fair call. Yep. No, she's a trotter with ability. She can definitely run. We've got quite a bit of time for her. But what I would say is probably 17 probably makes it pretty hard. She's usually pretty slow away, and being slow away in such a big field like that would make it tough. But she's a filly in that grade. It won't be long before she wins another one. So she's probably one to watch.
In race 8 you've got 2 runners. We'll start with your drive first, which is Cristiano Bettini. Only had the 2 starts but did win a trial at Methven last weekend.
Yeah, no, he's a pacer with ability. He's probably one of those horses that his mental game probably isn't where it should be, but in saying that, he was really good on the grass, did everything right. The draw makes it a little bit tough. Won the second row, you're sort of relying on what the one and does in front of you. But he's certainly got the ability to win a maiden, and if the gap's open, he's certainly got enough speed to be a great show.
And then Ricky May's taking the drive on Downer's First, another one that's only had 2 starts and was second on the grass last week in a trial.
Yeah, that's right. It was probably the best she felt the other day. I was pretty happy with how she trialled. Got RT May aboard. He knows the Methven like the back of his hand, so I'm sure I'll put her in the right position, and with the right run, I wouldn't be surprised if she's running on strong.
And then in race 10 you've got Baxter, who's had a couple of months off and been freshened up, and again did win the trial last weekend at Methven.
That's right. He's a trotter that's got a great record on the grass, and his trial was really well. I was pretty happy with him, and he's definitely improved off it. The draw makes it pretty tough though. 21 is a pretty hard draw. So he's one that we just hope we can step away good and maybe try and get handy. But yeah, the draw is probably the only thing that's a worry. If he'd drawn a lot better, I would have said he was a great chance. But yeah, the draw is a little bit of a worry.
And then you yourself have picked up a couple of outside drives. You've got in the juniors drivers race Hell's Shadow for Andrew Stewart, who has won on the grass earlier in the year at Amberley. Yeah,
that's right. She won her maiden on that grade, and she won it pretty well. She's a filly that we're probably relying on a bit of luck. The one in front of us is quite a nice horse and has been going good races. So if that one can, get handy early and we're in not a bad position and they go hard, she's certainly a good show if the gap's open.
And then in race 12, you've got another Andrew Stewart runner in Cheddar Made Better. First start on the grass?
Yeah, he's probably a bit of a watch and see how he goes. So the draw makes it tough, but I'm definitely thankful for the drive. Being in an outside race, they didn't have to put me on, so looking forward to driving him. But the draw does make it tough, and we're probably relying on a bit of luck.
Cool. So what would you say is probably the stable's best chance on Sunday?
I'd probably have to say Loyalist.
Cool. Thanks for your time, Ben. Good luck.
No worries. Thank you.